simple questions.
Start a timer, Ray. Hey, it says we're live, and welcome to Perkins Builder Brothers Live with Erik and Ray. Jamie's in Boston doing his thing with his prosthetic. He's an ambassador. And can anybody hear me?
That's a good question.
I'm using this fancy microphone. We don't even know if it works. We're going to wait for a second, make sure we have audio. If not, I'm going to unplug this thing. Oh, I'm showing that. Hello. It works. Okay, I'm going to turn up a little. Good audio. All right. I bought this microphone just for today from Best Buy so that you guys could hear me. We haven't been live in a while. So what's going to happen here is we're going to be live. You can ask us questions. Yeah, testing 1, 2, 3. And we're going to answer them. And then every 15 minutes, I've got Kimberly right here. That's not Ray. She's from GRK. And she's up in Chicago, and she has started a timer in about 15 minutes. And every 15 minutes, we're going to have a little game and surprises. So about 12 minutes from now, all right, we're going to start reading questions here. I see a lot of people from all over the world, which is awesome. Scotland, Nigeria, Kentucky, Manchester. You guys are blowing it up. Oh, my gosh. I can't even read them. Whoa.
Virginia, Brazil. Harlow, wherever that is.
So, hey,
Hawaii,
you guys are,
Beach.
wow.
Oh my gosh, South Africa.
We can't even read it.
New Zealand.
So, hey, shoot us some questions. Right now, we're at our remodel job, installing cabinets. And it's been one of those days where we thought we were going to lose our minds. We had not seen the cabinet layout, not really seen the electrical since it was done, and really knew nothing about it because the homeowner is the contractor. So there was a bunch of little hidden gems that we found. Exciting things we were going to have to figure out, and it took us a while. So the other guys, if you're wondering, Jason just went to his daughter's volleyball game. Jono left with him. Yeah. We're supposed to get a bunch of rain, so Arlo's at his house preparing for that. My brother's in Boston, as I mentioned. And you guys are, I can't believe how you guys are blowing up the comments so fast that I literally can't read them, which is awesome. We really appreciate you guys. Oh, my gosh. Oh, there's a good question. Do we honestly have as much fun as it seems like? And I missed who asked it. It went straight up the screen. What do you think, Ray?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, everything you see is natural. I mean,
yeah, there's a few moments where something happens, and then we kind of like have to sort of reenact because I only catch the second half of something that is happening. And so, you know, a long time ago, we decided, and my brother and I, that I think if we can't have a good time doing what we're doing, I just don't even want to do it. Right. So not everybody has that option with every job, I don't guess. But we, you know, it's important to us. Ray, he's super fun. Look at Ray. How much fun would you have to hang out with Ray? So yeah, let's see if we can get some more questions here. What's your favorite planer? Jamie has a favorite hand planer, and Ray took it from him.
I didn't take it. He gave it to me. He gave me the hand planer.
Okay.
I don't know what brand it is.
Okay, and we don't know, but we're actually going to try to reproduce a planer that is similar to that planer with our tool line. That's our plan, because Jamie loves this planer so much. And we can't even find a place to buy another one. He's tried, right?
Yeah, apparently I have the last one or something like that.
The one and only planer of its kind in the world.
He's guilted me quite a few times.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, I'm going to try to see. I have a laptop computer here, and I don't get on laptops much. So I have to figure out how to do it here. I should have put it in slow mode so that I could read. Oh, Ray's got it. What's a good question, Ray?
Let's see here.
Must not be any good questions.
I find some. How's the tool belt coming?
How's the tool belt coming? Yeah. So I've been wearing the tool belt that we designed now for about a month and a half, and I really like it. It was a lot more work than I thought it was going to be to design something all the way from like drawings and ideas to a finished product. Took us about a year. So that was way more work and effort than I was anticipating. And I like the final product. which is amazing. It took us like 4 prototype models and a lot of time. So I appreciate you asking. I finally got my brother in one and out of his old ratty belt. So, oh yeah. Oh, Ray's got a good one.
I lost it. How much does filming the construction slow down the construction?
Great question. Who asked that question? We lost you. Well, anyway, it's hard to say exactly how much time it takes up, but we film what we're doing pretty much every day while we're at work. And so it has gone from us having to get stuff built like on a fast timeline to earn a living to now we have to get it built, but we also have to get it filmed. So my answer is it takes however long it takes. If we need to film something, we make it happen. And it does slow us way down is what I would say. We could do stuff way faster if we were just crushing it out like we used to. But I like filming it. I have a like a film background from college, and I think that's helped us out. So it's something I enjoy doing, if you couldn't tell in the videos, that I like doing it, and we have fun. Not only filming the videos, but I have fun editing them and making them fun to watch for all you guys. I'm usually chuckling myself as I'm making them. So, how do you make building look easy? That's a good question because building isn't easy. Like today, for instance, we did not film for one of the first days in a long time because we started and it was just so much kind of confusion about what was supposed to happen with these cabinets, and some things were off. I really had to just put on my builder hat and just focus on that because I was really afraid that the cabinets install was going to suffer if I was focusing more on the filming than, oh, hey, Weatherman. Weatherman donated some money. That's awesome, man. Thank you. And Lucas, thank you. Appreciate that. So, yeah, we're working hard, wearing the film guy hat and the carpenter hat. Takes a lot of focus. Like I forget to call my family. I forget to do appointments. Whenever I'm at work, it's like 100% focused. Ray.
Wait, what?
Questions?
Another question.
I saw a good one. They want to know who's a better boss, Erik or Jamie.
Oh yeah, I was gonna skip that one because they had singled me out.
Well, I'm sitting right here. I don't care.
Well, me and Jason like to ask who has to pay the checkbook that week. So whoever has the checkbook that week, which I don't know who has it this week, so I'm not gonna.
I don't have it. Nobody has it. No. Jamie went to Boston and he left it in his garage.
What am I even doing here then?
We're gonna have to hit you next week with the paycheck.
Nobody told me about this.
Jamie's more organized with construction stuff, like details.
Yeah.
Like having the right joist hangers and fasteners and all that kind of stuff. And I'm better at just making sure the bigger picture of things are happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's a great question. Let's ask Kimberly here. Kimberly's here, if you didn't know, from GRK, and she's FaceTiming with us from Chicago. How long do we have, Kimberly, before we're doing giveaway?
It looks like we're only a short 6 minutes away.
Okay. Can you guys hear Kimberly? Kimberly? Is that working? This is the most.
They're saying hi to me.
Oh, yeah. That is the lowest tech way you can get somebody from Chicago on your live feed right there. You FaceTime them and stick your cell phone up to the microphone. So we're that high tech. Who does all the house design? Joey's asking. And many of you know this, but our Jamie and I's father was a legit, real architect from Virginia Tech grad. And so my brother and I we split duties, but I do most of it. He's designing the little place we're building now, which is nice. I get a break. But we sort of grew up with a architect. We would sit in his office while he's doing it and watch what he's doing. So we are not architects, and I don't have any misconception that makes me an architect, but sometimes I feel like we do pretty well. So, hey, Ray. Oh, is that Jamie Perkins?
What?
Dude, Jamie just said, hey, Ray. It was. Jamie's like in an airport in D.C. and he's on here. Oh, my goodness. I didn't know he knew how to use a YouTube Live.
There he is.
Yeah, he's on there. That's hilarious. So, yeah, Jamie's en route to Boston with his wife. And there's a bunch of Hey Jamies. What programs do you use to edit videos? That's a good question. I was using Video Leap for a long time, which is a super cheap, like $40 app for cell phones or iPads. But it kept having little kind of glitch things where it wouldn't export my videos randomly due to different frame rates and some stuff. So lately I've been using Lumafusion, which is another, I think it's free.
It's not free.
Oh, maybe
I think
got
it's
gypped.
like 20. It's like $20 or something like that.
Okay.
But it's on the iPad and the iMac or the Mac.
Okay.
It comes out on Macs. Phones.
Okay. So yeah, LumaFusion has automatic audio ducking, which is really nice. If you have music playing and you have a track where you're speaking, you can select that track and the audio will automatically duck down and then pop back up. No keyframing. Will we ever see an HGTV show with the Perkins crew? So we do have a, I don't know. Probably, I would say. What do you think, Ray?
Never say never.
Never say never. We are under contract with, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this or not.
I don't know either.
I don't know. Do not repeat what I'm about to say. Nobody ever. La, 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 la. So we are under contract with the producer that did the Diesel Brothers on Discovery. I don't know. Some people know who they are. Do y'all know who they are? And they're supposed to be working on a show for us to go on Netflix or something like that. But we will not quit doing YouTube, is what I told them, ever, because that's what we like to do. So do you think you've perfected the art of construction of a house? That's a good question. What do you think?
No.
No, I say
house is different.
definitely not. No. Hey, thank you. So we build sort of, middle of the road, not super crazy. Most people who build for are not looking to spend $1 million. And so usually I feel like for what we're given to build the house with, the budget and all that, I feel like we do the best we can do. So there's definitely more advanced building techniques or better like materials or stuff you could get that would perfect a house. Sometimes it costs double the money though. So I get a lot of comments about like, and I know Matt Reisinger, and so I'm not busting anybody. And I like Matt. He's a super nice guy. Talk to him on the phone pretty often. But the type of projects he's doing sometimes isn't the same budget as the projects we're doing. And so people ask, why aren't you doing like Matt's doing? And the answer is just budget. The people's budget is not, it's cost prohibitive, some of the things. So material. Kimberly, how are we? What?
No, we're 2 minutes away.
Okay.
But I noticed that Nathan Proctor donated and asked, how long have y'all been working together?
Thank you, Kimberly, for I'm missing. I saw somebody did. Oh, Nathan. So my brother and I, 22 years, we've been building houses. We took over from our dad, who was a builder / architect. And then out of our crew now, I think Jason was first.
Was it Jason? No, Jason was next last. It was either Arlo or Jono.
Okay. It was Jono. Maybe 6 or 7 years ago. The current crew we have now, probably 7 years. It was Jono. And then we had a crunch time. We had to finish this house like super fast so people could move in. And Jono's like, I'll call Arlo, which we knew who Arlo was, but never worked with him. He said, let me call Arlo. We'll get him out here. And then he just stayed working for us forever after that. And then Jason fell through his attic of his rental house and called me to ask if we could finish fixing the drywall for him. And then he showed up to work one day when everyone else was sick. And I hired him because like, wow, you actually work hard. And then Ray was after that sometime. And he said he could paint. So we're like, you're hired.
Yeah, and I'm still painting. I'm what did I say the other day? I'm the forever low man on the totem pole because you guys aren't going to hire anybody else.
Right. Yeah.
So
sorry about that. So Kimberly, you're good at fielding questions. What's up?
All right. It looks like a really big question that keeps getting asked is how did you manage to get so big on YouTube?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm not even sure the answer to that question, to be honest with you. We've worked really hard. That's one thing. We've made like 400 YouTube videos. Even when it's time. We made 400 videos even when no one watched them. So, all right, so we're gonna get Kimberly on here. If you weren't aware of this live stream, here, hold that. You hold that. We're gonna get Kimberly's voice on here. Is brought to you by GRK, and that means they're doing giveaways of their stuff every 15 minutes. So what do you have to do? What's happening? Giveaway number 1.
All right, everyone. If you want to win some GRK swag, all we need you to do is go to Instagram, go to our Instagram profile at GRK Fasteners, follow us, and then message us done. The first 10 people who do that will be winners, and we'll announce it right here on the live stream. So go, go, go.
Go. Thank you. Probably not worthy. Even possible to hire you guys out of state. No, right now we're only working here. We have so much work to do locally that we don't really go out of state. In fact, we hardly go out of our county if we can help it. I've got 3 small kids. Jamie's got 3 small kids. Jason's got small kids.
Ray got a cat and two cats and a dog.
Yeah, his dog gets so lonely. So we try to stay local, so and be home at like 5:30, hang out with the kids, that type of thing. Maybe later in life when I don't have adult responsibilities anymore. That's funny. You get old enough, you don't have your regulars. How far out are you booked? So that's that's a good question. We're trying to kind of like put our custom jobs on pause so that we can get out to do some spec type houses on this property we've purchased and start to get a return on purchasing that property and the money it costs. So that could take us 5 years if we build like 8 houses out there at the speed that we build them. Because we're pretty much the whole crew. Like we do, if you watch our videos, obviously we like dig the footings, pour the footings, lay the block, frame the floor, frame the whole thing, siding, roofing, everything. So let's see. Do you take on apprentices? We did do an apprentice one time, and luckily his dad came and worked with us too, and his dad like crushed it. His dad was like a construction wizard. The younger guy I thought was going to be like super pumped and excited to learn stuff, but I don't know. He just wasn't.
Yeah, I don't know either.
He looked at his phone a lot.
Yeah.
He was 18 though. I don't know. I was like,
he wanted to be in construction.
Yeah.
Or his dad wanted him to be in construction.
But that one was a win because his dad just like crushed it. Yeah. Oh, it's the one from Denmark. Yeah, that's right. Hey, if you guys have any questions about GRK Fasteners, we'll be glad to give it a stab. And if we can't answer your question, if it's like technical, Kimberly don't you have an engineer on the line too?
Yes, we have our engineers ready to answer any technical questions you guys may have. So bring them on.
Yeah.
Challenge our engineers.
Okay. Yeah. So, Kimberly will find it. If you have a real GRK question, now's the time. Stiletto or Martinez?
I don't know. I reached out to Martinez just to see if they would send us a hammer or something.
Yeah, I've never tried Martinez.
I've
so
just
I don't
seen
know.
them on Instagram.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's all I know.
Yeah.
Is from Instagram.
Yeah, they have like a real following. I would say. So I don't know. Maybe we should get one and try one.
We should.
Where do you get them? I guess you can get them online. So. Uh-oh, you got something, dude. Oh, you'll see Kimberly. She is like in the zone. Look at this face. She is like,
I'm ready. I'm fielding all these questions.
literally her eyes were like this. Wow. What you got?
Someone asked, are all GRK screws structural screws?
Okay. And
Yeah, that's
I would say if I had to guess, no, they're not all structural. Some are like trim head for cabinetry. Some are rated for deck screws. We have those. And the RSS and the R4s are structural. In my personal opinion, I would go with the RSS for the most structural integrity. Is that right?
Yes, so we have the RSS, which is meant for structural building. We have the R4, which is for everything. They are for everything.
Oh, look! Let's see what you did there. They are for everything.
That's
Jamie,
what R4
is that
stands
you,
for.
Jamie? How did he get into it? Is he in the background whispering stuff to you?
Yes, he's here in Chicago. You guys know.
That was a Jamie joke. Okay, go ahead.
We also have our fin trim screws, which are meant for finish or trim applications. And we have a couple other different kinds. We have our Deck Elite, which is meant for decking. Yep, that's one of the fin trim screws right there.
Yep.
And we have our Deck Elite that's meant for decking purposes. And we have a bunch of other ones that if you want to find more information about, you can always check out our website.
I saw it on her.
Okay, there was maybe a question about concrete fasteners.
Yeah, concrete fasteners.
Yeah, and we generally use the Tapcon blue, the blue brand Tapcon when we're doing wood to concrete fastening. Has worked great for us. So, anyway, where are?
I believe that question is, so we had Caliburn, which was a concrete anchor from GRK. But we do recommend to go with Tapcon as well. It is also an ITW brand, so go
Okay. Blue. Okay, go Big Blue. All right, let's take another question here. Let's see. Oh, have you tried Caliburns yet? Was that the brand she just said? I'd never even heard of it.
Oh, we will send it to you so you can do a review and tell your.
Sorry, I just realized I was super close to the camera there, looking at you. Is there an exterior rated screw? And I think a lot of them are exterior rated, the framing type. Yep.
And then for those closest
Ray,
to
say hi to Aiden.
Hi, Aiden. And is that somebody told me to do that?
Yeah.
Oh. What's going on, Aiden?
Live things are so fun, aren't they?
Yeah.
You never know what's going on. All right, sorry, we interrupted here. She's in the zone. All right, more questions. Oh yeah. Do you have shares in Cardinal Coffee? That's a good question. So if you guys missed it on our last build, I would say like Cardinal Coffee at the beginning of every episode. And the only reason I did that is because I had to drive like an hour down the highway. Thank you, Nathan. Yeah, we do use the phone. iPhone Pro Maxes that have the 3 cameras, and we have 3 of them. So yeah, Cardinal Coffee was just like the final like leg of the drive where I turned. And so I was like, gosh, I'm almost to work. Cardinal Coffee. And we would also get coffee there. Super nice folks. So no, we have no monetary like investment in Cardinal Coffee, but we do like their Mexican mocha that had like pepper spice and chocolate in it. It was really good. So good. Man, this guy, he said hi to Aiden. You can say it again.
Hey, Aiden.
Yeah, and the ski resort was the same thing. We did ski resort in another video, much like Cardinal Coffee. It was like at the bottom of the hill as you approach our job. So just a way to be like, yeah, I'm almost there finally. So, hey, thank you, Nick Watts Ski Resort. And if y'all didn't know, that was Cataloochee Ski Resort here in Maggie Valley, North Carolina. And I really go skiing there every weekend in the winter. I love it. It's not the best. It's not like going to Vail, but it's like 15 minutes from my house. So, you know, what would make me a great builder? Asks someone. I don't know. A lot of things. Being a builder is very demanding if you've never done it. Erik and Ray, I'm an electrician from Sweden. Love seeing your videos. What's up, Sweden? I'd like to go there too. Yeah. It's going. So if I'm missing you guys, I'm sorry. It's going like just like super fast up the screen. Do I get bored of construction? So yes. So in our videos, a lot of like the time lapses where you see us like just going nuts for like 30 seconds, like assembling a wall or a floor. That's really like hours of us just carrying boards. What really helps though is having a great crew. We have great conversations. We bust on each other. You know, that's what makes it not get tiring. If it weren't for that, if it was just me by myself carrying boards all day, yes, I would get tired of that, I think. All right, Ray's going to make an adjustment here. Nope, he's not. So y'all didn't know, but Ray is super techie. He actually has taught me a lot of things about editing and like how Wi-Fi works and things like.
Yeah, ones and zeros.
Yeah. So Ray, if you had any takeaway from working with us for the last like 5 or 8 years, what would it be?
What would it be?
Yeah.
You know, I think it would be don't ever take the job too seriously. You know?
Okay.
Like
Yeah, yeah.
what I mean is like, don't let it stress you out.
Yeah. There you go.
You get to go home at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. There's always tomorrow.
There's always tomorrow.
Yeah.
So you guys are really good at doing that. So I mean, it helps the whole crew. You know?
Yeah.
Just remain chill.
Yeah. Hey, I whoever asks, what can I do to be a great builder? I just had the answer come to me. And it's very simple. You ready for it?
Yeah.
Be cool as a cucumber at every moment of every day. Just when you want to get ticked off, cool as a cucumber. When someone's yelling at you, don't yell back.
Yeah.
Somebody had a top chat here. So, thank you I'm trying to find the question here. Oh, it's not a touch screen. Someone asked us a question and I missed it there with a top chat. Simple Life Reclaim. Hey, dudes. DOODS. Thanks for all the awesome content. Your videos helped us out with our build. Y'all rock. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I like the way you spelled dudes. Yeah, there was another top chat one there. I missed it. Yeah. Ray, you're so handy. Okay. I do pest control, not construction. But thanks. Do helping make me a professional homeowner. So no problem. Yeah, if you own a home, you better know something about it. That's what I would say. You can save a lot of money. You can get things done faster, and you don't freak out about something that's not a big deal because maybe you already know how to fix it. So, Nick, where do we send hot sauces? Gotta know. Let's see. I don't want to give out my home address just because. Yeah. No offense to you. I don't want to give out my home address. Do I have a P.O. box?
You need to have
I need to have a P.O. box, but I don't even have one. We love hot sauce, by the way, and we really do eat it on just about every food.
Everything.
Yeah. And some people have found our addresses and sent us hot sauces from like all over the world. So I'll type something here in a minute. Somewhere I'll think of somebody like my buddy's house. Which friend is it going to be? We had another top chat question there. Somebody said we missed their question. The weatherman. What's up, weatherman?
I don't see it.
Oh.
I can't find it. I've been trying to.
Yeah, weatherman. Thank you. We're looking for your question, but they're flying by here. Since y'all have more than enough work, would you come over to Tennessee? Is that the whole question there? So we're so close to Tennessee. Our county borders Tennessee, and the county we work in borders Tennessee. Unfortunately, there's like the highest mountain in the entire eastern United States. But yeah, like a 6,800 foot high mountain right between. So Tennessee is like way further away of a drive than it looks like. Like if you look on a map, it's like, oh, it's right there. But you got to go over like almost a 7,000 foot high mountain to get there. So it's like a 2-hour drive to Tennessee, even though it's a neighboring county, which is crazy. And actually, we're only licensed in North Carolina as contractors. We get a lot of questions about building in other, states, countries, all that. So anyway, there's another top chat. What do you think these building prices are going to do? That's a great question. So I guess I don't have a ton of insight into this, but it seems like the prices of material are coming down slightly. That's what I would say. But the overall cost, like the last house I priced here, it was still like going to be near $300 a square foot, which is probably double what it was 3 years ago. So, you have a question? Oh, hey, from Norway, do you guys, why don't you guys work on Fridays or in the rain? Good question. So I just hate working in the rain. And I feel like we don't get enough done. We're not productive enough for us to be doing that when we could be doing something inside that's just as productive as if it's not raining. And the Friday thing, Jamie owns 2 rental properties currently. We both have 3 kids, and I make YouTube videos, which takes a ton of time. And so on Fridays, I am working, but it's just at home at my computer. So you guys can have videos to watch. I was like editing videos literally till 1 a.m. Like every day of the week till I started taking off Fridays, which is, in the long run, not good for your health. Got another top chat here.
No.
Yeah, knock. What you got here? Oh, hey from Norway. Okay. So do you guys work in the rain? I'm just curious if we're like the only people who picks the music for the site. And I'm assuming you're mean the videos, and that's me. I edit the videos. And I spend a lot of time, like when I'm driving to and from the hour to work most days, I put it on. Epidemic Sound is the royalty-free site that I use. It's like $15-20 a month, and I just listen to all their new music. If you notice, there's not a lot of the same music in our videos because I like to keep it fresh. I don't like hearing the same song over and over, like for years. And so that's that. I pick it, and it's not any one type of music. It's just what I feel like is good music that's fitting. So, oh, what's this? Oh, man, it went away so fast.
Did it? I thought
Yeah,
it stopped.
it was gone. Oh, yeah. Ray's Ray, there was some good question about a rural building in a rural area, but it went away super fast.
There it is.
There it is.
Read it.
Okay. Yeah. Read it to us.
So Big Joe Latex asks, does living working in a rural area that has a small population affect the way you choose the projects you work on? Do you consider the time it takes to get the job to the job site, and is the crew pay affected?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, if we had a choice, I would say we try not to build on top of crazy mountains, which is what's up, Jared and Brevard, which is what we usually end up doing. So part of the reason we bought this property was to try and control our commute time and our time spent trucking up mountains for hours a day to get to the jobs. And it is way more difficult if you didn't guess that already to build, get materials up there, get your subs up there. If you forget something at home and you got to run back and get it, you may as well just quit for the day, basically. Because it's going to could take an hour and a half to drive back to your house and back up the mountain. So that's a great question, by the way. So what else we got here? Are you guys having a good day? What is it? It is Wednesday at 4:00. And aren't you guys at work? Like, who's working right now? Anybody? Nobody?
Here's a question.
Yeah.
All right, so this has been on here a few times. So Larry Puckett's asking, if both Eric and Jamie were not available, but the work has to continue, who are you trusting with the job?
Oh, so like both of us are gone for a couple weeks.
Arlo!
Where Arlo? Yeah, I think Arlo could totally handle it. Arlo could build anything. Our guys, the good thing about our guys is they actually 1:30 p.m. in India.
It's time for another giveaway.
All right. Oh, okay. Giveaway time. Let's get Kimberly back on the horn here. All right. If you guys didn't know, Kimberly from GRK and her team of engineers and everything is watching as well, and they're gonna say what she's gonna say right now.
All right, everyone. If you're ready for another one, make sure to go to Instagram at GRK Fasteners, and this time comment what your favorite GRK fastener is from these guys' videos. Ready, set, go.
RSS if you don't know one. All right. Okay, so that's our second giveaway. And if you get on to Instagram and GRK Fasteners, like she said, leave a comment. First 10 people win. Do we know what can we say what the prize is? Or do you? Yeah.
We're
Okay.
giving away free swag.
Okay. Awesome. Free swag. That might be one. I've got some GRK sweatshirts that be on the job from here and there. And right now, Ray's got a Gap sweatshirt on.
I'm repping Gap.
The Gap.
No giveaways.
Ray went back to 1998 and got a Gap sweatshirt.
It still fits.
Yeah. Let's see. What house was that color? That's the question.
I can tell you what color whose house it was.
Okay. Can y'all
It
see?
was-
Raise that up a little bit.
First full house that I built with you guys. This color right here.
Oh gosh.
The first full house I built with you
Oh,
guys.
the judge's house.
The judges. Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that was good trivia. Okay. Are you guys real brothers? So Ray and I are not brothers, if you're wondering. Yes. my brother is Jamie, and he's not here today. He's on a plane going to Boston, and he was actually in the chat a second ago at the airport. He is an ambassador for Naked Prosthetics, which made the prosthetic hand that he wears. So he goes to like physical therapy conferences and stuff, and talks to people about, you know, what it's like if he likes his hand or whatever he does. So that's where he is now. He'll be gone for a couple of days to Boston. Funny enough, they were actually going to fly him to London, which would be awesome. Then he realized he didn't have a passport, so he didn't get to go, unfortunately for him. So, hey, thanks for everyone. If you're just jumping in, thanks for joining us live. We haven't got to do this in a while. And thank you, Kimberly, for saying, hey, you guys should go live and give some stuff away. And thank you for giving away the stuff. We didn't even have.
You guys, we love you.
Yeah, we didn't even have to give anything away. That's the best part. So what's the status on Ray's kitchen? Ooh, touchy subject, Ray.
It's still there.
It's still there.
Yeah.
Ray's still working on it. So he decided to slow down a little bit on it.
Yeah, I gotta take a break.
Yeah,
It's all, you know, you gotta take care of yourself first.
yeah, you do. And Ray knows that. So you know, working all day and then building a kitchen and filming it and then making videos about that. The only days you're off equals working 7 days a week.
Yeah.
Right. So if y'all didn't know, we love making YouTube videos about construction, and thank you, Ali. It does take a lot of work, and I've been giving some seminars to some youth here in Haywood County about what it's like to be like an influencer person, and like how much work it is and how much time it takes and how much commitment. And you can see them just like glazing over because most of them are like, oh man, you just make videos and then you're famous. Like, so I hated to like disappoint all of them, but I'm like, it is more work than I've ever done for any job in my life. Tool belt giveaway. Yeah. We should do that actually. Yeah. I should give away my tool belt and then get a new one.
I don't know if that's what they're called.
No, my Perkins belt. Yeah, and I'll just get a new one. That'd be easy because then I already have it. I don't know how to do giveaway. I'll tell you what. Kimberly can maybe figure out how to do that. I don't even know how to do giveaways.
We got you. We'll help you plan a new giveaway so that you can give away your tool belt.
All right, and then I'll retire. Let's see. Do you ever regret your YouTube fame? Because we don't. So yeah, I never expected YouTube fame. We're just guys out on the side of a mountain, like you know, building houses and making videos about it. And so the first time someone like on the street was like, "Hey, I know you. You're Erik Perkins." I was like, "What? Like, how do you know me?" But that actually happens all the time now. Pretty much everywhere I go, people are like, "Hey, you know, can we get a picture with you? We'd love to chat." So I don't regret it. It's fun. You know, I did have to grow some thick skin though. Like 99% of people on YouTube like comment super nice like things. But you know what 1% of the people do?
And they just like to troll you.
They like to be a jag. And so like I think last week I got called fat like twice by one guy.
Oh, that?
Yeah, they're like, "Man, you're already packing on the pounds." And so like old Erik, that would bother me. I'd be like on my bike for 6 days straight But now I'm like, you know what? I just haven't got to exercise. I probably am getting fatter. Whatever. I don't care. So definitely had to get some thicker skin. But no, I don't regret it. Thank you. Appreciate the question. Oh yeah, it's a top chat here. Are you going to do more carpentry championship videos? I think we should. We've just been so focused on actually getting jobs done that we haven't done them. But if you want to compete against us in carpentry championships, very similar to those videos, come to Nashville next week, next Wednesday, 11 to 2 at Walker Lumber Company. And GRK, you guys are going to be there too, right?
Yes, GRK and Pazload is going to be there.
Yeah, and Huber and Sashco and a bunch of great companies that we work with and that support us. And we're going to be there, the whole crew, like me, Ray, Jamie, Jason. Come beat us at our own challenges. You probably can. So next week, Wednesday, Nashville. There's a link probably on our Instagram. Here.
We'll drop the link.
Yeah. But, you know, those were fun videos. The crazy thing is we're not any better at carpentry than like most carpenters. We're just we're just on YouTube. We just make good videos about being normal carpenters. Normal carpenters are like amazing. They're like Arlo, yeah. So we're just normal carpenters. We just have a show about being normal carpenters. I think that's the biggest takeaway. If you have questions about what we do, and good vibes, yes. We're normal carpenters. We hopefully make good videos about being normal carpenters. That's why people think we're amazing carpenters. And you know, we definitely try to do our best. That's the main thing. So it's not a question, but a comment. You guys should try tool brand called Festool. Okay. Great comment. Festool, if you don't know, does make great products, the ones I've tried anyway. And they just don't sell them locally at any of our, like Lowe's doesn't sell it, Home Depot, the local lumberyard doesn't. So that's the main reason I think I haven't. But Arlo's has some Festool stuff, and from what I've seen, it's pretty awesome. Thanks for the comment. All right, Nathan, what's up, man? How many houses do y'all build in a year? So typically we build how many?
Now? This last year?
Okay, never mind. So we try to build 2 in a year, but this year was like 1.2. It was like barely 1 because of the windows and well, a lot of materials. Concrete is super hard to get. So, and it, you know, I'd say we're slowly getting slower because we're all getting older and we're shooting more video content about it. Why don't you show a finished walkthrough at the end of your projects? Man, the main reason is we're just gone. We're like building the next house, like the next day. Like there's no break. I mean, it's just like anybody that has a job. Like we can't just, there's no day where I can just be like, oh, I'm doing nothing. So I'm just going to go out here and video the finished product. And the second reason is that usually they aren't like fully furnished for quite a long time. Because a lot of them are second homes. So, you know, a home that's not furnished doesn't really look like a home. It just looks like some walls and floors. I feel like for us, it's about the journey getting there. Not so much the finished product or the destination. I think is our, what do you call it? That's our style. So we got Ray.
John Farber. What collabs are you planning with other YouTubers besides Johnny? He loves him.
So you love Johnny? You love Johnny? Me too. Johnny is a great guy, and he's really helped us on YouTube to just like learn the ropes. We are going to help him frame a front porch on his shop. He's got the lumber sitting outside. I drove by the other day. Do you know that?
No.
And yeah,
that's going to be fun.
Yeah. So he's got like a big porch roof going on. And I also go mountain biking.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I also go mountain biking with Alex from Single Track Sampler, who's been in Asheville all summer, and he was injured for part of that time. But man, I love mountain biking, and there's awesome trails. We live right near Pisgah National Forest, so I'm in a couple of his videos kind of recently, and there's no collaboration. I just like mountain biking with the guy because he's fun. So Yeah, but Johnny, he's not afraid to bite off like a big chunk of a project, you know.
Yeah, he's always got
Yeah,
some big
it's like
thing going on.
I'm like, wow, yeah, wow,
It
dude,
seems
this is
like way too much for just him to
Yeah.
do. So
yeah.
he's lucky to have us.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah, but Johnny's a great guy. I love talking to Johnny, and sometimes we go out. He'll take me to like the craziest, weirdest cocktail bar in Asheville, where I'm like, where am I right now? I'm like, feel like I'm in another country, and he knows all the people. Hey, he's a cool guy.
Someone said we should do a Perkins retreat to the Biltmore.
Perkins retreat to the. Oh yeah, that'd be fun. Biltmore is amazing.
I haven't been.
No,
I haven't been yet.
don't go with Jamie.
Jamie is the one in my ear all the time
Yeah.
about how I should go.
Dude,
So,
every time Jamie goes to Biltmore, it's like 4 or 5 days of him just talking about all the stuff he saw and how he thought that they maybe built it.
Yeah.
You know. He's like that.
People would have loved doing it with him though.
Oh yeah.
I bet people would love
Yeah.
to go.
When you travel with Jamie through airports or any sort of building or anything, he's just like constant, like, ooh, look at that. I wonder how they just like looking at every detail of every construction thing you can think of nonstop. So got a top chat here.
Oh, we got this one.
Oh, Myron, was it hard making your own business at first? Yeah. Who was calling me? Don't know. Oh, it's my mother-in-law. She's calling me. So yeah. I mean, we were lucky enough to have our dad who started our construction business, Perkins Enterprises, probably 10 years before my brother and I took over that business. So the first real business that I ever started was our YouTube business, Perkins Builder Brothers. And yes, that was super slow. It took us about a year or so to kind of get a little traction. And, the actual starting a business wasn't hard. I just went to our local like tax guy, and he did all the paperwork. But then you had to actually do the work to make, your business viable. So yes, but it was worth it. Totally worth it. All right. Question.
This is from P. Dinapoli.
I'm sure you said that right.
Yeah. Question about the month.
Sorry.
Question about the month on a mountain. When was that? Clearly it was winter, but right now it's late summer / fall. So what house was that one?
Okay. So your question is about a video that I just released like maybe yesterday. It's a 2 hour and 15-minute long video of framing a house that we built, I think, 2 winters ago. Is that right?
Yes.
2 whole winters ago. So not last winter or the winter before that, but the winter before that, we built this house. And what I realized was that some people like watching like episodes, like one day at a time or whatever. And a lot of the YouTube audience likes to watch like this big, long, start to finish, everything in one video, faster paced. And that's so I just took a bunch of old videos from that. The original series was called Building a Farmhouse Start to Finish. So if you guys haven't checked that out, I worked on it for 3 months to take about 30 episodes of that and turn it into a 2-hour movie. It was about 7 hours of footage that I crunched down to 2-ish hours. So it's definitely faster paced. Yes.
Giveaway time.
Okay, it's giveaway time. All right, so we're gonna have a different task this time. Kimberly,
Yes.
you're on.
So for everyone who said they don't have an Instagram, we're going to do it on Facebook. And the reason is that we need to get your personal information and we don't want you to leave that in YouTube. So please don't do that. So for this time, go to Facebook, go to GRK Fasteners, like the page, and then message us on Facebook, and we'll comment and let you know when you've won.
What do they message?
First 10
Anything?
people.
Can they message anything?
They can message us whatever they want. They
Okay.
can tell us who's
All
their
right.
favorite brother.
First 10 people, ready, go. All right. Thank you, GRK, again for coming on live with us today and doing a giveaway. We love using GRK stuff. And so there's a few brands that we work with where I'm like, I could not over promote the products that they have because they're great. So GRK is one of those guys. And so we really appreciate you guys partnering with us. And I'm sure whoever wins your giveaways is going to appreciate it too. And we're trying to get some swag too. before we turn it on live. We're like, oh, hey, Kimberly, what are you giving away? Because we probably don't have it either. So,
Oh Don't worry. We'll get everybody all of the new swag so everyone's up to date.
Okay. Awesome. All right, question coming in.
Here. This is from Samuel Stambaugh.
Sorry, he mispronounced your name.
Yeah. Stambaugh. How would you suggest finding a general contractor to build a house? I work for a guy who is well liked locally, but cuts corners and overcharges.
Yeah, this is a touchy subject, I feel like, but yeah, just like any job out there, there's people that do a great job and some people that don't care. I think finding someone that cares about their work is the most important thing. Obviously, you don't want to be overcharged is another thing. But generally speaking, if you ask around the community and they're like, yeah, such and such, he's been forever. He's been here forever. He'll do you right. Like he'll do a good job and not overcharge you. That would be the best way. I mean, obviously you can look on, there's now websites you can look on. And I forget the names of them. You know what I'm talking about, Ray?
No, but I get email from him all the time.
Yeah. You know the one.
I know what you're talking about.
So yeah, I mean, word of mouth, I think, is king. When other people say good things about the contractor, that's when you know he's probably a good contractor. If he's saying good things about himself over and over and over and over, who knows?
Jamie likes to tell people to go check their local.
Building inspector.
Building inspector.
Yeah, and so I think technically they're probably not supposed to recommend anybody by law or something. I don't know. It may vary depending on where you live. But yeah, the building inspector in your local area, I would ask him and see if he will say, hey, such and such. Yeah. Such and such. No. Because they've seen everybody's work and they've had to deal with them like personally getting inspections done. And so they probably know what kind of person they are. So I hate I'm missing. Hey, if I missed your comment, I would love to answer everyone's question, but just comment it again. They're going by faster than I can catch a lot of them. Ray's here. We've got Kimberly trying to catch some of them. What you got, Ray? We got one with like a dozen smiley, laughy faces. It's Daniel. Daniel, see the dozen.
No Diamondback or even new tool belts.
Oh, hey. So here's the deal. I love our new tool belt, and it is about half of the cost of the belt that I was wearing before that was Diamondback, which I liked. I liked the Diamondback belt. And if you didn't notice, some of the same features plus some different features are on our tool belt, and it's about half the price. And I think it's just as good. I'm not going to say it's better than the Diamondback. I think that would be foolish of me to say, oh, ours is better. Ours is a great tool belt, and I think very comparable, but it's half the price because we don't have to pay for advertising because we're already on YouTube. So great question. Thank you. Has Ray ever shaved off his beard? Dude,
in a long time.
You would look like you're 12 years old. Let's be honest. Like who's that middle schooler you got out on the job?
I haven't really shaved my beard since you started YouTube.
Okay.
So what is that? 3 years?
3 years. Yeah, we've been on YouTube 3 years. That's a three-year-old baby beard.
Yeah. A little trim here and there.
So I did a mustache recently without telling anyone or my wife, and it didn't go over too hot. Everybody was making fun of me. I thought it was worth a shot. We got another top chat here. Greetings from the Canary Islands, which I'll have to look up where that is even. Santa Cruz. Cheers. Greetings. I'll look up where you live. I don't even know where that is. Thanks for jumping on with us. Oh, what's the 1,000 muscle arms over and over?
Same thing.
No. Oh, what do you think is the most physically demanding thing when you're building a house? Seems like roofing.
Roofing, yeah.
Or tiling. What do you think?
Man,
Ray?
those are totally different things. Roofing is more physical, I think.
Yeah, it's shocking. Roofing, you're not even carrying heavy boards, but just like climbing up and down a roof, you're like bent down most of the time.
Yeah,
your ankles
are
getting just crushed. I think roofing makes me the most tired. That would be my answer.
Someone asked any thoughts about a future career as a carpenter, foreman, or inspector?
For us.
Yes.
Yeah. So, I plan to continue to be a carpenter / foreman, I guess is what I am. I don't know about inspector. What do you think?
I wouldn't want to be an inspector.
Okay, I didn't want to be the first one to say it. Being an inspector, I really respect inspectors because I know it's such a hard job because sometimes you got to fail people on something that is going to cost them a ton of money. And you know what? They're going to be pissed. They're going to be so mad. But you're just doing your job. You're just like, your stairs have to be 3 feet wide. They're 2 feet wide. That doesn't pass code, you know? So
I mean, I wouldn't want to be a guy who has to tell other people, no, you didn't do this right. This is wrong. This is wrong.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound fun, but
yeah. And believe it or not, I really don't like telling people what to do. I don't know. I'd rather let people do what you want, say what you need to say, do what you want to do. You know, bad for the inspection department. Oh, you just said do whatever. It's we're 8 stories high now. We got studs 4 foot on center. All right, here we got top chat coming in here from Mr. R. Henners. Thanks for the content. Use your videos in high school architectural class all the time. Thanks, man. I hope it's helpful. We do try to keep the videos mostly clean as you can for 5 guys on the side of a mountain all day. So I hope your students enjoy it. I think there's something to be learned, something from every video we make if you listen closely enough. So anyway, all right, they're flying by here. Ray, you're gonna have to help. Oh, what? There's 1,000 tears. There's 1,000 tears on one of them.
would you encourage or discourage someone from being a owner builder?
Okay. Would I discourage anyone from being an owner builder? I think it depends on your level of experience and comfort, in building. If you have 0 experience with building, maybe discourage. If you think you could like build a shed yourself, which is basically a small house with a lot less finished materials, then maybe, it's good to know something, because if you're in charge and you hire people to do something, it's good to know if they did it wrong, is why I would say that. If you don't know that they did it wrong and you pay them, it's too late sometimes. So that's my 2 cents on that. I've seen some people owner build houses that went great, and I've seen some where it was a complete disaster. It's a lot of money to gamble if you're not sure that you could do it. And some banks aren't real keen on loaning to owner builders as well. You got another one there, Ray? There was 1,000 something else emojis a second ago. What was that? Like little dancing.
Someone said, has a hot sauce cut work short? I think that's the one you're talking
about. Oh,
about.
yeah. Just once.
Are you talking about Jamie?
Yeah. So we got some hot sauce from, was it Australia?
It was Australian hot sauce, yeah.
Yeah. So they sent us all kind of stuff from Australia, and literally had a warning label on the side. Warning, like extreme, this might kill you. And I look over, and it didn't even have like the little dropper. It was just like the open top. And Jamie just went glug, 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 just like dumped like the whole neck worth of hot sauce on his whatever he was eating, and it literally incapacitated him. He had to lay on the ground for like 2 hours. So, yes. Oh yeah, what are those? Waterproofing questions. Why don't you run waterproofing membranes horizontally in overlap? You can do that. We are installing our own siding and doing our own caulking and all those type of things on the wall surfaces. And we're really confident that if we're doing the siding ourselves, plus the WRB that's on the zip system that we use, we're not going to have any issues. We've never had any issues. If we were starting to have issues or something like that, it's not a bad idea. But we've had really good luck using the techniques that we've been using for this local location. All right, we got another question coming in here from okay. You should call Jason. Would love to hear his thoughts on the new project you just started on. Should we call Jason? Thank you for the comment and for the top chat. Jason's currently at his daughter's volleyball game. And you know what he was doing last night? He wasn't watching. He was selling concessions. So Jason is like super dad. Like he's the guy in the concession stand, volunteering, handing everybody hot dogs. So we'll tell him you were asking about him though. He's Jason's super fun. And if you guys are jumping in late here, Ray and I are here. Jamie's in Boston. Arlo's getting ready for this hurricane rain because he's building his own house. Jason's at volleyball. Jono, don't know. He was here. We were putting in these cabinets. This is the remodeled. Oh, if we didn't mention it, we are at our remodel job, and it's looking like a finished house inside. We got drywall, paint, cabinets going in, and we about lost our minds today. We went from framing directly to cabinets that had like filler strips on both sides of every one of these cabinets so far, and they're all different depths. And I just wasn't mentally there. I wasn't ready for all that. Were you?
No, none of us were.
Yeah. I actually had to hands those over here. I actually had to call the lady that designed the kitchen, and she was nice enough to come over and bring me all of this. And I'm telling you, that's half of it. I mean, there is a lot of this going on with, highlighters, a lot of like, idea number 1, idea number 2, and we still don't know which one we're using. At this point, we've got the cabinets in about 40 sheets of paper that tell us how to put them in, and we're working on it. So if you've ever done cabinets, I hope you can empathize with what we're going through here. So, Kimberly.
All right, it's the last giveaway of the hour. So.
All right, hang on. Uh-oh, I can't show you because my wife is texting me on the screen here. Oh, let's see. There we go. She's gone. All right, Kimberly, go ahead.
All right, everybody. So for our very last giveaway, we're going to be giving away 10 swag kits. That include a sweatshirt, a t-shirt, a hat, and a brochure so you can learn all about our GRK fasteners.
Nice.
So in order to win this, make sure that you're following us on Instagram and that you tell us which is your favorite Perkins Brothers video so far.
Okay, ready to go. First 10 win. Thank you, Kimberly. Okay. And if you didn't realize it, I think any name of any video would probably win as long as you're first 10. They're going to write episode 1 as fast as you can hit enter. That would be a real video. All right. Uh-oh. Blood sugar. Taco Bell. We had Taco Bell. Yes.
If anyone didn't win, but they're in the Nashville area, don't forget to come and visit the Perkins Brothers and us at the Walker Lumber Supply store with Sashco, where we'll be able to challenge the Perkins Brothers, and you'll be able to win some additional.
And Ray and Jason.
And Ray and Jason.
Yeah. So next Wednesday, is that right? Yep. And we'll be headed over there Tuesday. I think we're just going to drive from here where we lived in Nashville. It's like 4 hours, and we'll be there. We're going to bring our tools. I'm going to bring my own hammer, tool belt. I think I'll bring my own saw because that I think is, if we have to like do any sort of sawing competition, I think it's a huge advantage to use the one you're used to.
There's going to be the GRK challenge.
Okay, we're going to have a GRK challenge.
So that's going to be the can crush challenge. You guys will be able to see the power and strength of the RSS. And you're going to see who can crush cans faster with an RSS screw. You or the Perkins Brothers. Yeah,
and just so you know, I know we're going to lose to a lot of people. I'm ready. I'm not going to be winning all this. So, and I'm not afraid to say it. So anyway, yeah, you got your fourth giveaway there. And then we're doing 4 total. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so there's no more giveaways. You guys can all just, all hang up. No, I'm just kidding. No, I appreciate you guys being here, giveaway or not. It's fun to be live. We just don't do it a lot because like the last job we were at had zero, and I mean zero internet, zero cell phone service. Like it was like there was nothing. We couldn't even upload a picture to Instagram like I like to do as we're working. What other problems did you have?
That was anything YouTube related was a problem.
Yeah. So we're back to, kind of like civilization working here at the remodel and our in-town job. Both have Wi-Fi and cell phone. It's incredible. Something went wrong, Ray. Oh, all right. Ray's going to find us another awesome question. I'm just going to talk. So right now, we have just started releasing our videos on the small house that we're building in town. And my brother designed it, and it's just a 600 square foot on a full basement. And it's going to be an Airbnb, a small income property that he's going to keep. And, we've had some people say that we're part of the problem doing income property or rentals, but where we live is 100% tourism-based economy. So people want somewhere awesome to stay when they come visit and go mountain biking, go rafting, go fly fishing, ride the train. So we're all about it, and I think it's going to do great.
All right, so Dead Point is asking, what stresses you out the most when starting a new project?
Wow, there's a lot of things. The most, man, the first thing about getting a project going for us is writing a contract and like saying how much it's going to cost. And I think that's what scares me the most is sitting in my office by myself late at night, going over the numbers over and over and over and over, excuse me, to make sure that I think we are charging enough, but not too much. Like clicking send on that email and that's it. That's the scariest moment for me. We love working, we love building, but we have to actually earn a living doing it. And there's definitely been jobs where I didn't do it correctly and we didn't make money. So, that's always scary. I'm going to get a sip of water here, Ray.
Okay. Got another question here from Nathan. He's asking, what is the future of the YouTube channel?
Okay. The future. So my plan, our plan as it was from the beginning on YouTube, was to make videos that are fun to watch and informative. And I mean, I don't know if this sounds stupid or not. You can tell me, Ray. My plan is to be at some point the biggest construction or building YouTube channel in the world. World domination. That's our plan. Our marketing lady too, she's always like, the sky's the limit, really. If you guys make good videos, it doesn't matter that you live like in a small town and work out in the middle of the boonies and all this stuff. And I'm like, yeah. So that's our goal, is just to keep making fun content and keep making it better and better, and keep making it different each time too. That's always hard. Dude, Taco Bell has got you.
I know, dude. It's blood sugar.
Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, what do we got? 1,000 different color hearts. What's that one?
Time to pick best overall brand of tool: Milwaukee, DeWalt, Makita, Flex, or Rigid.
It's time to pick right now. Right now.
That's what I think about when I lay in bed at night. I'm like, which one is it?
And this is from the name of this guy is Don't Do It Yourself. No, it didn't. That's another guy. Don't do it yourself.
Don't do it yourself. So I have a mix of a bunch of different brands of tools. I have like a bunch of Flex stuff, which I like. It's a little heavier, I think, than the DeWalt stuff I have, but it's also a little heavier duty as well. And we talked about the saws, and it's like everyone is good for something different.
Yeah.
I don't think you could really go wrong with any of those brands. And that's not answering your question at all. But like they're all really good. I've used all of them, and I've not really had any problems out of all those kind of like major good brands. They've all done amazing. Like battery tools are incredible these days.
But when we mess up, we're using someone else's saw, we like to make sure that we blame it on that person's saw and let that person know that their saw is a piece of crap.
Yeah. And and Jamie ran his Flex saw over with his pickup truck. So that durability test didn't win on that one. So what do we got, Ray?
Joseph Zimmer, he says, just tuned in after fixing paint sprayer. I love your videos and they inspire me to learn new skills in the building trade.
Thank you, Joseph. And I was just texting with Johnny Brook right before this, and he just sent me a picture of a Graco paint sprayer, like airless, that works on flex volt DeWalt batteries.
Yes, I've seen that.
Yeah, I didn't know it existed. So if you're spraying paint and you don't want a power cord, boom, there you go.
R. Heiners, any progress on the big property cleared out for the future small community or post frame storage?
Okay, thank you for the question. And so the video where we cleared that property, that was the last time we were there. And I was looking, that was almost a year ago now. And so my brother drove by, and it's now deeper weeds than it was with our original clearing. But our plan is potentially to build this tiny house for Jamie. And it's not a tiny house, excuse me, a smaller house, and then actually go there and start doing it next. So that's kind of scary and awesome at the same time, because we will have free will. It's not zoned. The property isn't. So we can build, whatever type of house we want to do. I like modern style houses. What about you?
I wasn't paying attention. I was reading these.
Sorry. Just like usual at work. Ray's not even with us. So I would kind of think it would be something a little modern we would be doing over there. But I am excited and a little scared. I've never developed a larger like chunk of property. And the question is, like, 3 houses might go on this one huge giant lot. Like, do we have to build 3 at once so that, we're not doing construction next door to people living there? And if so, that's like, wow, we might.
Sounds like it might be the way to go.
Yeah. I don't know that I want to live next door to even us doing construction. Can you imagine waking up every morning here in Jason?
Somebody out there would love it, though.
Yeah.
They'd be out there in their robe in their front yard, watching us early morning building.
Yeah. Jason's really loud. His volume as a person is high. So, all right. Hey, we got time for a couple more questions. Again, thank you everybody who's jumped on here, especially if you've commented or left us a question. Thank you to GRK for hosting the giveaway. You guys make awesome products. Kimberly, she's with us. We'll get Kimberly on here one more time. Kimberly's in Chicago. She's been FaceTiming with us the whole time. Right here on my phone that's leaned up next to our computer. And in case you're wondering how to get somebody in Chicago on your live feed, that's how you do it. So thank you again. And we're going to take a few more questions. If we didn't get to your question, there was just so many going by. I apologize, but I really appreciate you getting on, supporting us, asking great questions.
Myron would like to know, what is your favorite construction store?
Ooh, wow.
Problem is we don't have a lot of options.
Yeah. So locally where I live here, we have Lowe's, which for most things, Lowe's is great, actually. And then we have like Haywood Builder Supply. We get most of our lumber from Jennings Builder Supply, which is like 45 minutes away. But I think they're the best. That's why we get them from there. And we always have. Man, I do like going into any store that's just got a bunch of tools that they don't care if you touch. I don't like the stores where when you start touching the tools, they're like, oh, hey, whoa.
Yeah.
No, you got to be able to touch the tools when you go in there. Feel them. I love it when they have batteries on them. You can just do whatever. So I do like going to Home Depot sometimes because they have different brands of tools there as well than I have locally at Lowe's. So thank you for the question. Ole Shime, sorry if I mispronounced your name there. And how much? It went off the screen.
There it is. How much isolation you use in walls? I think they meant insulation.
Yeah. So this question, do not do what I do, depending on where you live. But here locally, where we live, what's required by code, anyways, a minimum of R15 in the walls, which for like a fiberglass bad insulation, that's a 3.5 inch. They make an R15 for a 3.5 inch wall. R38 is what's required in the ceilings, and R19 in the floors. But that could vary wildly depending on where you live. And I've learned to make sure and say that. So hope that helps you. Snipe 86K, do y'all have a True Work referral? We do. In the link, or there's a link in the description of all of our videos where you can get 15% off of all True Work gear. And I want to say about True Work too, they're a company that we started working with. We got some of their stuff. We didn't know anything about them. And as we're wearing this gear and working in it, I'm like, wow, this stuff is actually really good. It's really my favorite. And so I've been wearing True Work gear on the job site and off the job site for a couple of years now. And like, you have my personal vetting of everything they sell is great. So if you want some True Work gear, it's lightweight, breathable, tough. I've really enjoyed it. So yeah, there is a link in the description of pretty much every video we've released to get you a discount on that.
Another question?
Let's see, what time is it? What time am I supposed to be home, honey? Where's the text message? Oh, no, it's not coming in yet. I guess we got a minute. Yep.
How do you feel about using LVLs considering glues tend to fail eventually? Do you fear it might pose a risk in the future?
Okay, good question. And the real answer to that is I do not know. I've only used them for interior applications. I wouldn't really want to use them anywhere, and they're probably not rated to use anywhere exterior except for the pressure treated ones. But was that good? No.
Is that your wife? Your
No, that's my kids.
You got tired of building. By the way, it's Sarah P.
Oh, it is my wife. What is she saying?
She's saying about your candy store. Your candy store purchase when you got tired.
Oh, yeah. At one point in my life. Sorry. So LVLs, I do not know the answer to that. I've never had an issue with LVLs failing or me worrying about it. The great thing is they are an engineered product. So I've seen things fail that have like natural grain, like knots. If you have one big timber and it has a weak spot, I've seen them fail. Oh, Sarah, do you hear that? Sarah Perkins. She's on it. I got to shut up now.
Oh, we read it.
Didn't say anything. So I've seen timbers fail. I've never really seen an LVL or like a multi-ply LVL fail in my experience. And what did my wife say?
She hadn't said anything other than that.
All right. So she's alluding to the point where at one point I did own this store in a mall. And I sold it because I hated the mall and I hated having to deal with the corporate stuff and employees. And I decided that building was amazing compared to doing that. I didn't know it was amazing until I tried something else. And I was like, oh yeah, that was not good. That was not fun.
There was one question where someone just joined and asked if you would consider adding metric equivalents in your videos.
I was just about to say that one.
Yeah, we get so if you're on this live feed and you're in the States, you may not realize that we have a lot of people that watch us from around the world. That someone says no to metric. Yeah. Brian Andrews, you're definitely from the States, bud. He's probably like lives right there. So yeah, so we have all these comments like we don't know what your dimensions are. And it's the same for us. We actually don't know what your dimensions are. Now I know metric from like school, but we're so used to it. The imperial measurements, it's probably as intuitive for us as metric is to you. So I'm getting, oh yes, metric, no metric. Everybody's going back and forth here. The thing is all of our materials are in feet and inches. So like it might be some random half centimeter length for like an 8-foot sheet of OSB. It's 4 foot by 8 foot. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We have received a few tape measures from people in other parts of the world that were metric and used them for a little while, but then we're like, nobody else has one of these. So this is like,
right.
The problem is you can't.
Oh, here we go.
You can't. You got to expect the whole world to change, or just the whole United States, if we're gonna switch to metric. So your problem is with the whole United States.
Yeah.
Not us. The whole United States.
Yeah. Everything here, we can't order boards in. I want a 400 millimeter board. They'd be like, sorry, see ya. You're done. So anyway, hey guys, since my wife is on here, it is 4:48 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And she's probably watching right now and wondering, am I really going to be home at 5 to help take the kids to soccer?
You got 12 minutes. 12 minutes.
Yes, the answer is yes. So we're going to say adios to everybody. Thank you so much for jumping on our live feed. Thanks again. I keep saying thanks to GRK, but thank you guys. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
And hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for building with us. Stay tuned to our YouTube channel for adios, everybody. Tons of great videos coming out. Check out our 2-hour movie that I just put out. If you're super bored and have 2 hours to kill, which nobody has, but we did it anyway. So thanks again. We're going to go to the house.
Peace.
See ya. See ya, Kimberly.